What's up, guys? How are you doing? So welcome again to the part 2 of this topic. We're talking about 10 unbeatable strategies for handling your emotions in the forex market. Now, if you're a forex trader, I've been trading for a while, you probably must have noticed that your worst enemy in the forex market most times is usually your emotions, usually your trading psychology. Now, your trading psychology, that means 70% of your success in the forex market, so it is worth paying a lot of attention to. Now, in the first part of this video, I listed the first 5 strategies, 5 steps to help you to avoid getting overly emotional about your trades. Now, if you've not watched the part 1 of this video, that's fine. Watch this to the very end of this video, then go ahead. I'll link the part 1 of this video somewhere here on the screen, anywhere at the end of this video, so you can go watch the part 1 of the series if you have not watched it. Either ways, whether you watch the part 2 before the part 1 or part 1 before the part 2, that's fine. You will get what I'm trying to teach. Okay, so this is number 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 strategy to help you to manage your emotions as a forex trader. Now, let's start out with number 6 in this video: backtesting. Now, backtesting is the only, emphasis on only, backtesting is the only thing that can give you confidence in any strategy whatsoever. It doesn't matter who is teaching the strategy. It doesn't matter the mentor and how much money the mentor has made in forex. If you have not backtested that mentor strategy well enough for you to trust it enough to repeat the strategy, whether he's making a loss or whether he's making a profit, trust me, when the chips are down, you will probably abandon the strategy. Anytime you meet a drawdown, which you will definitely meet sometime with whatever strategy you're using, you will probably abandon that strategy because you've not backtested it enough to trust the strategy during a drawdown. So first thing, you need to have backtested your strategy. As a forex trader, to avoid your emotions from making you to jump out of trades, making you to jump out of start taking a lot of risk when your account is in a drawdown, you must have backtested your strategy. That's the only thing that can give you the confidence to rinse and repeat any strategy enough to come out of any drawdown and probably make a lot of profit. So backtesting is the number 6 strategy that will help you to keep your emotions in check. Number 7, have a community. Now, you need to have a community of people. It might not be a lot of people. It can be 3, 4, 5, it can be 10 people, it can be 20. It can be a community of people you are learning forex together. For instance, we have a community which is the Cash Club 500, is my private mentorship community. We share a lot of trading ideas, we share a lot of trading setups in the group, in WhatsApp group, and it's an opportunity for you to look out, see what other people are doing, and try to use it to scrutinize your own trading style and your own discipline. So most times, people that trade in isolation, most of the time, they are taking a lot of decisions just based on what their mind is probably telling them. But by the time you pick ideas from 1, 2, 3 people, it becomes much more easy to handle your emotions when you're looking at the chart that is probably, your mind is playing around, trying to tell you that it's going in a certain direction. By the time you see 3, 4, 5 people saying it's going the other way, you probably have to maybe recheck your analysis again and probably refine your trading decision and probably do better. So you need to have a community. It might not be a lot of people, like I said. It can be just be 3, it can be 2, it can be 5. Either ways, have a community. It has a way of keeping your emotions in check. Even if you have a loss, probably maybe you hit a drawdown, you don't go ahead trying to take a lot of risk in the account just because you want to recover your drawdown. By the time you discuss your loss with 1 or 2 people, they'll be able to encourage you and help you to do better. Okay. Now, number 8, withdraw money periodically. Now, this is something that a lot of traders, a lot of gurus in forex don't tell you. Now, there's a lot of power in withdrawals. When you withdraw money from forex, when you make profits and you look at that money in your account, you probably spend it to buy something, it does something to your trading psychology. It strengthens your trading psychology. It helps you to know that this thing actually works. It really works. Okay, I've told the story many times where I lost about $6,000. This was, I think, like maybe 3 years ago ago. I lost like $6,000, $6,000. Then I lost $9,000 in the market. I related to what I was talking about it to one of my relatives. I told her that, I mean, like, I lost this amount of money and it's really paining me and all of that. So she was like, I mean, if you're losing this much money in this your Forex thing, why not just abandon it? So I told her that, well, before I started Forex, I didn't have $6,000 to lose. I didn't have $9,000 to lose. So the fact that I even have money to lose means that there's a lot of progress, because I've withdrawn money in the past, I've seen the money, I've used the money to do one or two things, and it wasn't there was nothing anybody could tell me that, I mean, to discourage me from trading Forex. Okay, so that way it strengthens my trading psychology. So when you make withdrawals, periodic withdrawals, it does a lot to your trading psychology. So any single time you're handling an account, you know that this is a real money, this is real business. There's money coming from this thing, and you're not just gambling. Okay, the difference between trading and gambling is that most times when you gamble, you lose all your money at once. But as a trader, you plan, you have risk management that can help you to determine what you risk in the market. So withdrawing periodically helps you to adjust a lot of things about your trading psychology and controls your emotions for your future trades. Okay, now number 9 is think long term. You need to inculcate long-term thinking in your trading pattern, in your trading style. You need to understand that trading is a long-term goal, is a long-term thing. It's not like hit and run. It's not you don't just start trading today and become successful probably today. Okay, it might take a little while. Okay, and you need to think long-term. So it helps you a lot when you are going through both the good times and the rough times in trading. You just know that this is a long-term thing for you, and it helps you to keep your emotions in check. Now finally, I kept the best for the last. Now finally, trade as much less currencies as possible. Now trade fewer currencies. Now the reason why this advice is very, especially if you're a newbie, this advice is for you. Don't go ahead trading every single currency pair you see out there. Just because there are over 30 currency pairs doesn't mean you should trade over 30 currency pairs. You can pick out 5, 3, 1 out of all the currency pairs and simply master it. Now FOMO is worse, which FOMO was one of the things I discussed in the part 1. FOMO is worse when you have a lot of currency pairs you are trying to analyze at the same time. But when you know you just have to look at 3 currency pairs, it's less emotional than looking at 30 currency pairs every single day trying to look out for a setup or a strategy to play out in the market. Okay, so you need to trade as much less currency pairs as possible to help you to avoid being overly emotional about your trade, overly emotional about looking out for setups. Okay, so at some point in my trading journey, I was trading only I think about 3 currency pairs. At some point I was trading only 1, then it became 3 became 5 became 8, then currently I'm trading about 18 currency pairs. But you don't have to be like me, you can trade much less than that. Okay, either ways it helps a lot. It helps your trading psychology a lot and helps you to manage your emotions. So I would love you to subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe. Now, last year I put out a lot of amazing value on this channel, and this year again it will be a lot of values, and I don't want you to miss out on any of those values. So go ahead, if you're ready to watch the part 1 of this video, I'll probably link it here or here, anywhere. Go ahead, watch the part 1 of this video if you're yet to watch it, and make sure you are subscribed. If you learned anything from this video, let me know in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys on another video. Cheers.